I mean, you're one of the biggest Muslim stars out right now in the
100%.
States. You know?
I guess openly.
You know, the thing I loved about you is because I remember seeing you when I first started. I started comedy like, 6 years ago, 6 years ago now.
Right.
And I saw you at the comic strip. And I remember seeing you. And, this was like at a very pointed time for Muslims in America, too. Because ISIS, things seem to have died down. And then ISIS comes out of nowhere and we're like, oh, fuck. And then I see Ramy. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm Ramy. I'm Muslim, like from the news. And I'm like, this cute motherfucker. I was like, this guy's really changing. He's like a shoegaze Muslim. You know what I mean? He's like an emo. He's like, Muslims can be pussies too. What do you mean? We're not all out there being badasses. We're not decapitated. But he's like, yeah, I'm Muslim. He's like looking at his shoe, like scratching it against the ground. Like, this guy's cute as hell.
And you can see it.
You know? I was like, this is the representation. I was like, this guy's changing the fucking game right now. Because even like Hassan, right? Hassan's out there and he's like you, and you're like, the gestures. Like, if you don't have sound, he looks like fucking Mussolini. 100%. You know what I mean? With the gestures and all, right? Then you got Aziz, who's like hopping around, and you're like, this guy's not. He's white. That's how he kind of identifies,
that is
right?
True. That Ramy.
But Ramy came in.
He's like a chill.
And he's like, hey man, I'm a sensitive guy. Hey, I read a Muslim
The white
poem
redneck
right
is
now.
putting his gun down. He's putting his gun down.
Yeah, he's like
putting a dildo on.
Exactly. He's like this guy's. He's like, I want to fuck this guy.
This one, dude.
He's all cute. He's got these puppy dog eyes.
I'm gonna dildo fuck this Muslim. God damn, it ain't gay if it's Ramy. Bro, I
was like, this guy is
100%.
really changing the game, though. In my mind, I was like, I love this guy because
100%.
it was a very specific period of time.
My best option on this podcast is to say nothing.
Come on!
Jump in.
Come on!
The water's fine. The water is fine.
There was nothing bad there.
Get in here.
That was totally safe.
Dildo and.
Oh my gosh.
You were choking an Arabic chick in the first season.
That's true. Don't act like you're innocent.
He was
you
in
know
a car
what I mean?
doing this.
It was like your first dilemma.
Get out
of like
here.
having to choke a bitch in the backseat of a car, like
and
a serial
season,
killer.
You pegged that same girl. Get out of here, Ramy. I've seen your show, honey.
He's acting like an innocent. Just like, guys, I don't know about this. Get editing. Hello, editing. Come on.